So, ladies and gentlemen, Youngstead here in Snowrunner. Yeah, we're actually in Ontario. I bought the map pass. We're here with our Jeep. You know, let's just go for a drive, you know? Something we normally don't do. Let's just kind of enjoy things. So you have enough torque they can break through the handbrake. Here's where we are on the map. Yeah, we're headed toward... I'm trying to find where this watch point is, but let's just kind of go down this trail and just see what there is. So we came this way from the garage. I actually led a radar trailer that I was bringing. It was slowing the Jeep down. After I dropped it, it just went like it was fine. So yeah, the DLC Jeep cannot tow trailers well enough off road. That's why the Hercules needs to be upgraded with a tow hitch, because it could probably actually pull shit. I like the new sound they added to the Jeep. I think it was Series 9? No, it was 7. So we got the Jeep 3 or 4 DLCs ago. Ooh, rock crawling. Just a slight bit, but still some rock crawling there. There's a water tower here, but it doesn't look like there's any way to activate it. Okay, onward. And yes, the trails are not difficult on this map. Meaning you can use vehicles like the Jeep Wrangler that are maybe not all that good. If I can recommend anything, don't bring the Land Rover Defender. It will get stuck. Or the new Defender. I don't know about the old one. The old one is probably going to be capable enough. We're going a little minus for this. I don't trust what's going on here. I want to make sure I have full control. We have the crawler suspension, so we have some insane flex here, but still, you know the instability of vehicles in Snowrunner. There's your watch point. We're gonna have to find a bridge. And we got a river crossing. This is gonna be fun. Here we go. Don't fail me out, Jeep. Yeah, it's pretty lightweight, so it actually is getting dragged along a little bit. Not bad. I've never been out this way, so it's like I started fighting some of the fires, but you know, I thought why don't we explore some of the nice trail network that's on this map? Ugh. That was sketch. Because some of the other DLCs came out more recently have had some really difficult trails. This is just some nice off-roading that we can easily get around. And by the way, if you guys missed my original review on the Wrangler, it didn't get any better on the edge other than the engine sound. But you do need to go through Alaska if you want this thing, because the engines that it uses are the same as the Hummer. The Hummer engines are mostly in Alaska. Which I think they're all in Alaska. Yeah, all of them are in Alaska. Honestly, I think the Hummer's a better vehicle because it has that extra weight. And in this game, if you're a heavier vehicle, you tend to do better. More water. Okay. This way. Yeah, slow down that wheel speed. Looks like there was another trail that would have connected us back to. It would have connected us over to this side of the map. Is there like a bridge over that way? You know what? Curiosity killed the cat, but I don't feel like going back in this current area. So the cat's gonna stay alive today. I still think it'd be way better if you want to get over the other side, just take the long way around and use the highway. Yes, there is a pretty nice highway on this map. Well, we are kind of just circling this. Unless there's a land bridge, I don't see any way we're gonna get out to that center island. Not without some kind of overpowered thing that can traverse through water. I like the new sound of the Jeep. It does sound correct. Because before it had the same sound as the Hummer, and this thing should not sound like a Hummer, even though it uses Hummer engines. Speaking of which, I am wearing a Hummer t-shirt right now, actually. Ironically enough, we're talking about Hummers. Speaking of Hummers, the new Hummer is in Forza, and I had a chance to try it. I have to say, it's very good. Let's just head this way, a little off the beaten trail. Try to see if I can see any kind of like bridge or anything. If there's a land bridge, we are surely taking it. Yeah, and I like to bring him up, but Russian YouTuber SD1 has a point. These burned over trees, they will catch you. I think it's because we have a little chain there on the front of the bumper. See that like chain right there? I wonder if that like that winch cable, or if that gets caught. Because that'll be a problem with the Jeep. You know, sometimes it's not a bad idea to break trail. Actually, I'm glad we did, because it looks like there's a way to the watch point. Just follow this along. As you guys know, I'm excited for the new DLC. So I decided to just get the pass and play through this to give me something to do. And honestly, this map is pretty easy. It's refreshing when the last few maps have been terrible. And yes, I know the reason why I said this map would be bad is the building of the garage. It literally will take you about 5-10 minutes. I'm not even kidding. The warehouse is not far, and it has all the things you need. Okay, this is why we're going with the top-down camera. Then I can see where the rocks, where like the rocky area is, so I can actually drive on it. So this braking trail is awesome. And you know what? These river crossings are actually kind of fun because usually river crossings are very, very stressful in Snowrunner. Not these. In this map, the river crossings aren't that bad. Because I mean, they barely come out. It barely comes up to your axle. Alright, we successfully made it over. Question is, where's the watch point? Gotta be more inland. Just realized how low we are on fuel. But then again, this thing, look at the fuel consumption. Even in all-wheel drive, it's barely sipping. It's just sipping. Getting up to speed now. This little Jeep is pretty fast, to be fair. Then again, it does use the engines from the Hummer, and it weighs significantly less than the Hummer. Although, at speed, this thing is sketchy on roads. Trust me, I nearly wrecked it on the way out of the garage. And that was in two-wheel drive, it's pretty much uncontrollable. Okay, this might not be all that hard to get to. You know, before the new phase comes out, we'll check out the dairy. I have it. And honestly, I think it's one of the most badass vehicles we've gotten that's not licensed, if you ask me. You don't care for anything that ain't licensed in this game. And I know people say it's like a challenge run, but not to me. This is what I came to the game for. To drive vehicles off-road that are licensed and, like, enjoy things and do a little hauling here and there. Okay. We should be okay. Let's just be careful here. I don't like these loose rocks. See, the crawler suspension is very, very bouncy. This is why they tell you not to run this. But when we're actually doing crawling, it does help a lot. And that does help this Jeep go places that many scouts from this game cannot go. You can literally bounce this up like a lot of mountains. It's cool to sometimes just take in a new map and just kind of enjoy it. Yes, I think the horn plays a little too long. I don't think you would literally beep that long normally. Maybe some people do. I'm not gonna judge you. Okay, let me see. We're gonna. Actually, our best opportunity to go up would have been over here, I think. I'm not gonna take those rocks. I'm gonna see if there's a clearing. If not, we're gonna turn around and we're gonna head back. See, the Jeep might not be viable for most maps. The thing is, though, when you go to an easier map like Ontario, it's really not all that bad. What a beautiful map. What a really pretty map this is. Upgrade location. Probably something for the dairy. It's over here. Which honestly, we would have to go back over. You know what? This is down the trail we drove on. It's off trail. Way down here. This would need you need a safety winch for this, I think. Looks like it's awfully sketchy. We can try to reach it from here. By the way, there's these like a lot of these water boom objectives, like little contracts. Tell me that actually doesn't just sound proper for this Jeep. How hard is this gonna be? That's a question. Oh god. Oh god, we're gonna die. We are going to die. Sheer cliff face. We're taking this really, really slow. We end up stalling it. And I don't see any other way, so... Yeah, 40 miles an hour is actually quite fast in this game. Because most vehicles won't do anything more than like 25, 30. For the most part, you're doing anything like mostly under 20. Let me see here. There's another one down here. Which I guess we can go to that. I'm actually scared to go straight. Well, wait. It's like there might be some trails down here, like some little side trails that would lead down here to the riverbank. So I'm definitely scared to use them. You saw what happened when we tried to go down to that rock face. We just tumbled down. Even though I tried to do it ultra slow, it wasn't gonna happen. I guess we're gonna do a little bit of night wheeling. You know, you don't get a chance to appreciate this Jeep on the more recent maps. If you take it to one of the old maps, or if you bring it here to Ontario, you really do have the ability to appreciate it. The fun little thing that it actually is. Anyway, guys, I think we're going to return to more other kind of games. I know they normally don't do well on the channel, but I don't care. I think I'm going to do some videos on some different games again. We'll go back to the old formats. I'm feeling nostalgic for my old Let's Plays, so I think we're just going to go back and we're gonna start doing more Let's Plays on new games. The gear shift sounds different. You guys hear that? This has to be like an '03 or newer. So they took that steering wheel off the WK Grand Cherokee. I like the interior of this Jeep. It's very nostalgic. You don't see Jeeps like of this vintage in video games really. Outside of like actual old games like Test Drive Off-Road 3. Because there were 2 Jeeps that had this kind of interior in that game. Although they were PS1 games, so the interior was not all that pretty. Life news. Actually did get a new apartment, but I'm not there yet. Let me show you guys something. Shut this off for a second. Just appreciate the smoky atmosphere. This actually goes and ties into real world events, so actually it's kind of interesting. I'm gonna skip the time a little bit. Near midnight. There's like just this ominous glow to the air. Even at midnight, there's like this ominous glow because you know there's a fire somewhere. Like, it never truly feels like nighttime in this region. Because of that orange glow from the fires that are off in the distance. You know, for some reason I think they predicted events. I guess we'll do some more Gran Turismo 7. Matter of fact, I'm actually going to do something I want to do for a while. And that's going to be a new series called Paint With Me. We kind of chill and paint. Anyway, guys, we're gonna get this upgrade, and I think we're gonna call it a video, so it's not too long. I don't want to go down there at the wrong point. It's gonna be right down there. It looks like we got a little ditch we can drive into here. I'm a little scared, actually, to be fair. Come on, Jeep, you okay? Ooh. This is some sketchy stuff. Oh my god, I don't like these rocks. Watch someone in the comments would probably, if I was a big channel, someone in the comments would be like, "That's not how you do it, you dummy. There's a better way to do it." Do low monitor so it doesn't go too fast. I don't know, it does feel like some real wheeling. We're actually using the crawler suspension. I'm not even using the gas, I'm just steering. Oh man, this is... It's actually kind of scary, I'm not gonna lie. I'm applying a bit of throttle now. We're very, very ginger with it, because I don't want to roll. Okay, we made it down. I'm gonna want the exterior cam so I can see what's going on here. Let her go. Let her go. Nice. I think the Jeep is actually the perfect vehicle for this because of this crawler suspension that it has. The suspension has insane flexes. Let me see if I can demonstrate this. I don't want to do that here because rock traction can be very sketchy and it's not something you want to play with. Something I've said multiple times about this game. Rock traction is a very fickle thing you don't really want to play too much with. Oh shit. Safety winch. Nope. We made it to the upgrade and then we died. Well, you know what? We're gonna try the old tried and true trick. Hey, it saved us. Now we're in a tree, though. Alright, let's go back to this. You know what? I'm not going to be against just putting it in the water, maybe. Let her go. I like that little drop. It kind of feels fun to do. You know what? We're going to go higher. We're not going to utilize that rock. We're going to go up. A regular low. Straight around this. You just use this tree line. Kind of help us a little bit. Okay, we are slipping. We're slipping. We're slipping. We should be okay. We should be okay. Oop, there we go. We got it. Let's not die now, though. Oop. Okay, we're fine. I don't know if we can get over that wood or not. IMZ 6370. It's for the new ZKIZ fire truck. ZIKZ. Zekas. I'm not trying to pronounce that because, like, I obviously do pronounce Tuz and Azov. Well, Azov you're supposed to pronounce, but Tuz you're not supposed to pronounce. It's supposed to just be Tuz. I call it Tuz because I'm an American. Can we get up? Come on, Jeep. Are you kidding me? A bit of wheel speed will be the answer there. I like this. This is kind of fun. We're doing stuff the game never intended us to do, really. We're just crawling around down here. We're gonna die. I know we're gonna die. Game doesn't like it when you do this. Game does not like it when you try to be a rock crawler. I'm gonna back up slightly. That's a pretty decent showing of the flex right there. Like that. This crawler suspension has the best flex in the game. I got, like, of vanilla. Okay, we got a little bit of a crossing here. We're gonna cross over this way. I said we were gonna call it a video, and then I'm like, ooh, rock crawling. Have Jeep, will rock crawl. I know 37-inch tires are not designed for rock crawling, but tell that to the devs. I don't want to give us 40s. Let's go up here. Should be able to make it back to the trail by taking this little side path. Oh, God. We're better off going to the right here, actually. I really do enjoy driving this Jeep around, because, like... Let's be honest, it's capable, but it's not going to be as good as the Russian stuff that they want you to use. Let's be honest, because this game is developed by Russians, they want you to think that Russian trucks are so good. And they're really not that good in real life. Again, we don't really have any true severe duty trucks. A lot of the stuff that's done here is more or less just cause, you know, the game needs it to be done. We're gonna throw it in high and see if we can get up this hill. Doesn't want to unleash high for some reason. Just kind of like sitting there in like first gear. Whoa, 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 whoa. I think we're too tall. I think we're too tall. Yep. That's dead. Anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed our little Jeep adventure in the Albany River in Ontario. Because I definitely had some fun today. I hope you guys did too. Stay tuned, so I'm going to bring back some of the old content where we're just going to do some Let's Plays. And perhaps we're going to bring back the old series of Replay. Where we're gonna check out some like ports and remakes and remasters of games we tried out before. So anyway, guys, I'll see you next time. Peace out.